like to welcome everyone to Candidates Night. I'm Charlie Sorensen, your moderator for this evening. And on behalf of the League, I'd first like to thank the Putnam Centennial Center for once again providing this space for us and refreshments in the back. So if you need coffee to stay awake or water, there's plenty back there. We've been doing Candidates Nights forums for the county since 1980. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the League, we are a nonprofit, nonpartisan, grassroots organization that never supports or opposes individual candidates or political parties. Frankly, we don't care how you vote, we just want you to vote. Our goals in hosting these events is simply to educate voters about candidates as they stand for election and their position on issues that matter to you. Tonight's forum will focus on candidates from the Fire District 7 Commissioner race, Water District 7, and Roslyn Mayor. We were informed only last week that Water District 5 candidates have both decided not to attend. So we're sorry for any confusion that may have occurred for this, and if you're here for Water District 5, I'm really sorry they're not going to answer questions tonight. For the first 15 minutes, we'll proceed with Fire District 7 candidates and questions, take a short break, and reset our recording because we are once again live streaming to Facebook. Hi, everybody. So when we pause, we'll allow the candidates to step off. The Water District candidates will come up and we'll reset the recording and keep going. We will post our voter's guide on our website at kittitasleague.org on October 18th. Our voter's guide is for local contested elections and ballot issues. We link to campaign websites, financial filings, the videos that we're doing right now, candidate bios, and candidate questionnaires. So it's like a one-stop place to find out lots of information about people running for office. We also thank you in advance for remaining civil and courteous during tonight's event. So the format is each candidate gets 2 minutes for an opening statement to allow them to provide you with their qualifications and background. Then you, the audience, will be given an opportunity to ask written questions of the candidates. League volunteers will come around and hand you a card and a pen, so just put your hand up if you would like to submit a question. Please be clear and to the point, and please, please, please print. We will continue asking questions until our time is up. Candidates get a 1-minute response. In the subsequent 2 races, the candidates may have a 30-second rebuttal. There's only 1 rebuttal per question allowed. We're going to rotate the order in which candidates answer questions. So let me know if I screw that up. So we don't want to make the same candidate answer first every time. And then closing, the candidates will have a 1-minute closing statement. The League of Women Voters records and retains a full unedited copy of all candidates' nights forums. If any portion or portions of tonight's event are redistributed out of context to make a candidate appear to say something they did not say, or are edited specifically to make a candidate look bad, or in any way they did not legitimately look at the original forum, then the League of Women Voters will alert the media, provide the unedited video for comparison, and file appropriate complaints with any applicable governing authority. So don't push it, Kay. At this time, we'd like you to turn off your cell phones, and we'll start with Fire District 7 Commissioner 1 race. Tonight's candidates are Russ Hobbs, and the other candidate is Bob Cernick, who's the incumbent and couldn't be here tonight. He's asked his wife to make an opening statement on his behalf, and we'll start with her. Debbie?
Like she said, I'm Debbie Cernick, and I'm here to represent my husband, Robert, or Bob Cernick, and let you know a little bit about him and why he wants to continue serving as Commissioner for Fire District 7. Bob is a lifetime resident of the Upper Kittitas County, and we raised our family here. We're very proud to be part of this community. After 30 years of service with the State Department of Transportation, Bob has retired as maintenance supervisor. So Bob's been a volunteer firefighter for over 35 years. and he served as commissioner for District 7 for over 20 years. He knows firsthand all the changes, or many of the changes and challenges the district has faced. There have been many changes in our community and on the demands of the fire district. Increased population, number of travelers coming through, and the number of wildfires we've had. For over 20 years, Bob has helped the district adjust and adapt to these changes, always keeping the district's people's safety in mind. Life in the Upper County will continue to change. We must be proactive, meeting these changes, not reactive. Bob has the visionary leadership to take District 7 forward. For decades, District 7 has been served by an all-volunteer force. These volunteers are the backbone of the district. Our volunteers are incredible, but the demands of their jobs and families impact their availability to answer the calls. And so, the last couple of years, Fire District 7 evolved into a combined force, volunteer, professional-based district. I can vouch for Bob being financially conservative. I assure you, your tax dollars are not flippantly spent by my husband. We know not the future, but I do know that Bob will continue to ensure that Fire District 7 will always have more than just adequate resources. Who knows? The life they are saving may be your own. My husband, Robert Cernick, is committed to serve in the best interest of all constituents by placing every one of you and the public safety first. Thank you very much for your time.
Before you start, Russ, I wanted to ask the audience to please hold any applause until we call for it. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Hobbs.
Well, thank you. First of all, I want to extend my appreciation for letting us be here and for the work that you do. And I want to take just a minute to say that Bob Cernick and I have been friends for many, many years. We are one day apart. I'm being older and more mature, of course, but one day we love to give each other a hard time. And Bob has truly done an exceptionally good job as a commissioner. Been very prudent about how it's been funny. I will agree with him. Both of us are very conservative. We're almost like twin brothers in that respect. So, why am I running? Well, one, I didn't expect Bob to run. The last couple of years have been pretty tough for the fire department. We are rebuilding at this point, and actually things are turning around pretty rapidly. So, I think all of us were a little surprised that Bob decided to run again after 18 years. I had actually served under Bob as a fire chief for 8 years and 3 years as assistant chief. And again, we got along just great. So what value do I bring to the table? Well, I've been a professional firefighter for a little over 44 years. I've been a fire chief for 8 years, and I have served the community, this community, day and night during that period of time. I'm currently serving as a volunteer battalion chief and the training officer for the district. So my commitment is really equal to Bob. So as a fire chief, I had a lot of time working on budgets, understanding the financial ability of the department. We were pretty solvent, and I had a really good relationship with our people. So those are the things I bring to the table, and again, thank you for letting me be here tonight.
Thank you. For audience members, because Mr. Cernick could not be here tonight, his surrogate is permitted to make an opening statement only. She will not be allowed to answer the questions. Okay, so the first question, Russ, how would you improve Fire District 7's communications with the community that it serves?
That one actually is pretty easy because that's on the top of my list. I don't think the commissioner can serve appropriately without having some open line of communication with people who serve. I'm actually here to listen to what you have to say and based on what I understand, to make decisions that support the community. I have a lot of history, and of course, with that comes, I have my own way I like to see things, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to serve the community. So having an email, an open site, having open forums like this, I think is the only way to truly serve the community.
Thank you. Next question. What would be the district's plan if the merger with KVFR does not go through? And could you tell us what KVFR is?
Happily. Kittitas Valley Fire and Rescue is basically Ellensburg, who then merged with Fire District 2, which is the surrounding urban area, and then recently with the town of Kittitas. So there is discussion right now. In fact, their chief is serving as our temporary chief and doing a good job. And if we do merge with them, we'll just become one big organization. If that doesn't happen, we will continue. We are the second largest fire department in the county, and we have the ability to serve our community. Again, we are rebuilding, and that is going well at this time. Thank you. But KBFR is a long way away, so we have to make a decision based on what the community wants.
Thank you. What is your long-term plan for Fire District 7?
That one I wish you had asked. So while I may have opposing differences with one of the commissioners who happens to be in this room tonight, I really am proud of Fire District 7. We had really grown to be the #1 fire department in the Upper County. People looked at us from all the communities when there was anything that needed, when they needed help, we were always there to help them, and we were proud to be able to do that. Not always did we have the best relationship, because there's always a little bit of competitive relationship between fire departments, and we're hoping to get past that. What I'd really like to see is a merger of the Upper County fire departments, because it makes more sense.
Thank you. It looks like this is going to be the last one because we're almost at 7:15. Some in the community served by Fire District 7 have lost trust in the district. How would you rebuild that?
So let me just say that I retired a couple of years ago, and since then I've been a volunteer, and for a few months I stepped down. And the reason I stepped down is because things were not going good and we needed to bring attention to that fact. That has all changed. The department has turned around. We are moving forward almost back to where we were before. And so what I would like to see is that the department continue to look forward to the community, to see what the community expectations are, because we can provide a lot of service, but the more service you provide, the more costs that are involved. So we need to find out where the community says, this is the level of service we want, and this is what we're willing to pay for. And so we will be asking for a levy increase. I think it's going to be pretty moderate based on the economy, but to continue to move forward and to save the firefighters that we have hired, we're going to have to come to you and explain why we need that money. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, we'd like you to go ahead and make your closing remarks.
Well, in that case, my closing remarks are, I think Bob is a really good man, and he's done a great job, and I want to thank him for his time, and I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you tonight. And if I appear to be a little nervous, it's because I am.
Thank you. Please join me in